Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tuesday morning for me on my way to work. I've been watching a YouTube video, and there's this guy that does this thing called London Real, basically where he just kind of interviews a lot of interesting people and their ideas, from business people to bodybuilders, doctors, you name it. So, anyways, about a year ago, he did an interview with this guy called named named Peter Sage. He was just a billionaire. So whatever, I figured it was the typical success, motivation, determination stuff. But this guy is really interesting, and so. He said, he has these 4 levels of awareness or consciousness, and they really resonated with me, and I think they will with you too. They relate to life, to recovery, just to becoming a better person in any way. So the first level, and again, his name's Peter Sage. I did not come up with this. But I feel like it's definitely worth sharing. So the first level of awareness is TUMI, which is victim mode. So we've all heard, a victim stays sick. And so basically, this is where most addicts are at, and really most people, which is, hey, I've got my guard up, I'm ready for the world to throw something at me. And I can't do this because of this. And really, for me, it's the consciousness of making excuses. So, the next level is by me. So, to get from to me to by me, you have to replace blame with accountability. And this is really where, if you've gone to treatment or you're doing your step work or whatever program of recovery you're working, this is really where this is the main transition that you want to make, is to realize, hey, these things don't control you. Your life story is not a dictation of, who you are or how you should live your life, or a justification for acting the way that you are. Take accountability for yourself and your actions, and get out there and make some changes. So replace blame with accountability, and you get into by me, which is kind of achievers mode. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to get my life back. Wherever you're at in your life and whatever your priorities are, this is where you take accountability for making things happen. And so the next level is through me. And to get from to me to through me, you have to replace your need for certainty with faith. So the main metaphor that he used was, hey, a river doesn't flow straight. Nature understands that a straight line is not always the easiest path. So you can either flow with the river, or you can pick your boat up and carry it until it bends around and meet you around the bend if you want to go in a straight line. Either way, you're beating your head against the wall. And so it just talks about going with the flow of life, and no longer fighting everything or working so hard. And again, this is from a business person standpoint. But just no longer fighting everything. Recovery for me, and for a lot of people I see around me, can be super hard if you don't surrender. And so I think this is kind of the best way to put that from that standpoint is just surrender and trust that things are the way they are for a reason. And if you just go with them and do the next best thing every single day, be the best you, then doors are going to open for you and life's going to happen. And so, I think that's ultimately where most people want to be, whether they know it or not. And there's another level, which is as me. And, I don't know. I think I maybe had, 1 or 2 minute glimpses of this in my life, but as me is seeing everything, seeing yourself in everything in the world. Quantum physics, metaphysics, everything's relative. We're all here to serve a purpose, and when we're not able to serve that purpose anymore, we pass on, and we serve as lunch or decomposition. So it's just seeing yourself. There's no, and again, to get to as me from through me, you have to just take out the need or the illusion of separation. So being able to see yourself in everything in the world. And so I'm not truly, I don't comprehend what that means or even have a good way to describe it. I don't think that there's many people, maybe Buddha and Dalai Lama that lived in as me. I think that's pretty uncommon. I think that it's definitely the most presence you can get and the most enjoyable way to live. So those resonated really well with me. So I thought I should share them. If you want to look this up, go to londonrealacademy.com. londonrealacademy.com. You can sign in for free with your social media sign in, and there's a lot of good stuff on there. So that's what I have to share today. My life seems to be going well. Doors are opening up and things are working well for me. And so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I feel like I'm living in a mix between, by me and through me. I jump back and forth depending on the day. So, that's really where I'm at. And I will share more with you in the next day or two. Have an awesome day. Choose how you feel. Choose to feel great, and great things will happen. See ya.